Have you ever wondered why some people just seem to command respect the moment they walk into a room? Or how top negotiators, influencers, and even world leaders get people to hang on to their every word? Well, today, I'm letting you in on a little secret, or actually, 5 secrets. These are powerful psychology tricks that only about 1% of people truly understand and use. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have tools in your pocket that can change how people see you, how they listen to you, and even how they admire you. So, stick around, hit that like button if you're excited, and let's dive into the first secret right now. Secret number 1, the echo effect. Let's start with something simple but incredibly powerful, the echo effect. Picture this. You're talking to someone, and instead of just nodding along or waiting for your turn to speak, you actually reflect what they're saying back to them. Not like a parrot, mind you, but in a way that shows you get them. This trick is all about making others feel understood, and it's a game changer for building connection and respect. Now here's how it works. Let's say your friend says, "I've been so stressed at work lately." Instead of jumping in with, "Oh, me too," or "That sucks," you echo their sentiment. You might say, "So, work's been piling on the pressure lately, huh?" It's subtle, right? But what you're doing is reinforcing their thoughts, letting them know you're really listening. And when people feel heard, they naturally start to trust you more. This isn't just me making stuff up. It's backed by science. Dr. Carl Rogers, a legendary psychologist, once said, "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." But here's the kicker. He also applied this to how we connect with others. Rogers believed that empathic understanding, truly stepping into someone else's shoes, is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. The echo effect is like a shortcut to that. You're not just hearing words, you're mirroring their emotions and thoughts in a way that feels authentic. Let me give you a real-world example. Imagine you're in a meeting and your boss says, "I think we need to rethink this project deadline." You could argue or agree right away, but instead, try this. "It sounds like you refeeling the current timeline might not work for us." Boom, you've just echoed their concern. They feel validated, and suddenly, you're not just some employee, you're someone who gets it. Top negotiators use this all the time to disarm tension and build rapport. It's like verbal magic. Here's a pro tip. Don't overdo it. If you echo every single thing they say, it'll feel fake. Use it strategically. Pick the moments that matter. Maybe it's when someone's venting or when they share a big idea. Practice this for a week, and I guarantee you'll notice people opening up to you more. Why? Because deep down, we all crave to be understood. Secret number 2, the 2-second rule. Okay, secret number 2 is one of my favorites. It's called the 2-second rule. And no, this isn't about dropping food on the floor. This is about how you respond to questions or statements. Here's the deal. The next time someone asks you something like, "What do you think about this?" Don't answer right away. Take a beat, wait 2 seconds, think it over, and then reply. It sounds so small, but trust me, it's a total power move. Why does this work? Well, when you pause, you signal a few things. First, confidence. You're not scrambling to fill the silence. Second, thoughtfulness. You are showing that you were not just blurting out the first thing that pops into your head. And third, control. You're setting the pace of the conversation. It's like you're saying, "I've got this," and people notice. There's real psychology behind this. Dr. Albert Mehrabian, a pioneer in communication research, found that only 7% of what we communicate comes from words. The rest? Tone, body language, and, yep, timing. That little pause. It's part of your nonverbal toolkit. It grabs attention and makes your words land harder. Think about it. Every great speaker, from Martin Luther King Jr. to modern TED Talk stars, uses pauses like a weapon. It's deliberate and it works. Let's break it down with an example. Say your friend asks, "Should I take this job offer?" Old, you might jump in with, "Yeah, totally." But new you? You pause. 2 seconds. Then you say, "That's a big decision. Let's weigh the pros and cons." See the difference? You've just gone from reactive to reflective, and now they're hanging on your next word. It's subtle, but it screams confidence. Now I'll admit, the first few times you try this, it might feel awkward. Silence can be uncomfortable, but stick with it. Studies show it takes about 21 days to form a habit, so give it a shot. Use the 2-second rule in your next conversation and watch how people start leaning in, literally and figuratively. Secret number 3, the power of framing. All right, we're moving on to secret number 3, the power of framing. This one's all about how you present ideas, or yourself. Here's the gist. The way you frame something changes how people perceive it. Same facts, different story, totally different reaction. This is a trick influencers and marketers use daily, and once you master it, you'll have people eating out of the palm of your hand. Let's say you're pitching an idea at work. Option A, this project might take a lot of effort. Option B, this project is a rare chance to show what we were capable of. Same deal, right? But option B flips the script. It's positive, it's inspiring. That's framing. You're not lying. You're just choosing the lens that makes people want to buy in. This comes straight from psychology. Dr. Daniel Kahneman, a Nobel Prize-winning psychologist, co-developed something called prospect theory. He said, people make decisions based on the potential value of losses and gains rather than the final outcome. Translation? We're emotional creatures, and how you frame something taps into that. Losses scare us, gains excite us. So if you frame things as a win, people are way more likely to jump on board. Here's a fun example. Imagine you're trying to convince a friend to try a new restaurant. Don't say, it's not that expensive. Say, you get amazing food for a steal. Same info, but now it's a bargain they can't resist. Politicians do this too. Watch any debate, and you'll see them framing their points to sound like the obvious choice. It's psychology at its sneakiest. The best part? You can use this on yourself. Feeling nervous about a presentation? Don't think, I might mess up. Frame it as, this is my shot to shine. It's like a mental hack to boost your own confidence. Try it next time you're in a tough spot. Reframe it, and watch how your energy shifts. Secret number 4, the contrast principle. Okay, secret number 4 is a big one. It's called the contrast principle. Stick with me here, because this is the trick that's going to seriously shift how people perceive you. The idea is simple. When you put two things side by side, the difference between them feels bigger. And if you play this right, you can make yourself, or your ideas, stand out in a way that leaves people speechless. Here's how it works. Let's say you're negotiating a deal. You could start with your real offer, but instead, throw out something wild first. This isn't just a sales trick, it's hardwired into our brains. Robert Cialdini, the godfather of influence, wrote about this in his book Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. He said, the great advantage of the contrast principle is that it works without us even noticing. Think about it. Stores do this all the time with original price tags next to sale prices. Your brain goes, whoa, what a deal, even if the original price was nonsense. Here's a personal twist. Want to impress someone? Downplay yourself first. Say something like, I'm not really an expert at this. Then drop a killer insight. The contrast between your modesty and your brilliance. It's magnetic. People will think, wow, if that's not an expert, what else can they do? Top influencers use this to seem relatable yet extraordinary. Pro tip, timing matters. Set up the contrast naturally. Don't force it. Maybe you're giving advice. Start with, this might sound basic, then hit them with something profound. The gap between basic and profound will make them see you as a genius. Trust me, this one's a perception changer. Secret number 5, the halo effect. All right, we've made it to secret number 5, the halo effect. This is the grand finale, and it's hands down one of the most powerful tools in your psychology arsenal. Here as the scoop. If you nail one thing, people assume you're amazing at everything else. It's like a cheat code for respect and admiration. Let's break it down. Say you're always on time. Like clockwork level punctual. People don't just think, oh, they're punctual. Nope. They start thinking, wow, they've got their life together. They're probably smart, reliable, and cool. That's the halo effect. One positive trait casts a glow over everything else about you. This isn't guesswork, it's science. Psychologist Edward Thorndike coined the term halo effect back in 1920 after studying how soldiers rated their officers. He found that if an officer was rated high in one area, like leadership, soldiers gave them high marks across the board, even without evidence. Fast forward to today, and it's everywhere. Ever notice how good-looking people are often assumed to be kinder or smarter? That's the halo effect in action. Here's how you use it. Pick one thing to master, something visible. Maybe it's your style, your handshake, or how you tell a story. Nail it consistently. Let's say you've got a killer smile. Use it every time you meet someone. Soon they'll think, man, that person's got charisma, brains, everything, even if you're just winging it half the time. Now, the flip side? There's a horn effect too. Mess up one thing, and people might judge you harshly overall. So focus on that one strength. For me, it's energy. I bring it to every convo, and it's like a halo that makes people stick around. What's yours? Figure it out, polish it, and let it work its magic. So there you have it. 5 psychology secrets that only 1% of people know and use. The echo effect to build connection. The 2-second rule for confidence. The power of framing to shape perceptions. The contrast principle to stand out. And the halo effect to shine bright. These aren't just tricks, they're rooted in how our brains work, and they're universal. Whether you're a student, a CEO, or just trying to impress your crush, this stuff works. Here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these, just one, and try it today. Echo someone's feelings in your next chat. Pause before you answer. Frame something positively. You'll be shocked at how fast people respond. And if you want the full transformation, keep watching, keep practicing, and let me know in the comments how it goes. Before I let you go, let's recap with a quote from Maya Angelou. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. These secrets? They're about making people feel seen, heard, and impressed. That's the real power. Thanks for watching, you legends. If you love this, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. Tell me, what's your favorite secret? Drop it below, and I'll see you in the next video.